And ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Night number 2 here, season 7 finals of the Sixers Hockey League here, coming to you guys here live on the broadcast. Once again, it's a live multi-stream on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook. We're getting it all done here. And after last night, Tampa Bay right now is up 2-0 in this series, winning both games 1 and 2. But here tonight, we got games 3 and 4. And also, here tonight, I got myself joining me here in the booth, ladies and gentlemen, the man who brings a lot of pain to his guys on the ice, the man of the hour, John Payne. How you doing there, brother?
What's up, brother? Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, we love having you here, man. We may also have another special guest coming on here later tonight. Both Freshmania as well as T-Deck are in that showcase tournament, but we got important things going down here. John, I got to ask you, man, I don't know how much you were able to see last night's games there, games 1 and 2. Give me your thoughts so far here, what you've seen in this finals between Tampa and the Kings.
And obviously those two teams are like two top teams, and looking at the roster, and there's no surprise that they're up there, being top 2, top 4. What I'm a little surprised is I thought the Kings played better. And now I know a lot of you watching say Tampa destroyed on one game and so forth. It's these little small plays that I noticed, right? The little small things that they do. And it just worked in favor of Tampa. Now, I got love for Cooch and his team that he built. But I did a bold prediction that if Tampa won the 2, Kings were winning the next 4 straight. And I think Kings are going to pull it off. They have those little small things that I noticed that they do.
Wow. I'll get to that in a bit. Just to add on some, I feel the same way. I feel the Kings are not playing bad at all. Yes, they're down 2-0 here in this series. But I think they're playing much different than New York played against Tampa. They're trying the best here, slow down this offense, because once you let Tampa get things going, it gets out of hand. We've seen what happened there, Game 6 and 7 in that New York series. But even looking at Game 1, yes, it was a 4-1 final, but it was a 2-1 game with 1 minute remaining in that game.
Exactly, yeah.
Game 2 was all tied up. In that third period, LA actually tied it up 2 or 3 times. They're finally losing clutch goal there by Tampa. There was one of these wacky goals too that happened. Unfortunately, went in as well. Kind of changed that game around. Plus, a couple of penalties also taken by LA, which is not really common on here, but they did take, and those kind of did hurt them because Tampa capitalized twice. 2 big power play goals in that game too. Now, I got a couple comments. I asked a couple guys around, what they thought on this series, what they're thinking is going to happen here tonight, here for games 3 and 4. I got to ask you as well, plus anybody in there to chat, if you guys want to comment on this. One of the comments I got, hey, LA was in the same situation here against Colorado last round. They ended up coming back, winning that in Game 7. What do you think? What are we in store for here, John, tonight? Do you think? I mean, they got the Stanley Cup here tonight. Very well could crown the champs here. This is a 4-0 sweep. If we have a repeat of what happened last night, because close. I mean, yes, close. We're playing horseshoes. Shooting darts, playing hand grenades or whatever. LA would be doing real good right now. But not. The name of the game is hockey here, and you need to win. You need to win 4 to win this thing. What do you think is going to happen here? Are we going to have a quick series done 4-0? Do you think LA is going to bounce back, or is it going to be a night number 3 here? What are your thoughts?
Like I said, I'm going to go with my my original thoughts was that they're going to win the next 4 because they lost the first 2. Tinus, I see your comment. I love you, buddy. I'm sorry. The reason why I'm saying that is he's like LA is built for the long haul, and Tampa has really strong offensive power. But if you're able to shut that down, it's a whole different ball game, right? Tampa's a very good, quick run and gun. They're quick passing. LA's got the systematic play in place, and that's what I like about it, right? They're very if you watch like a real hockey game, LA tends to do what real hockey should be like. I know it's a video game and it's completely different, but you put that little mindset in, and you can get in people's psyche, get in their head. I think that's what Kings have, is that capability of getting in their opponent's head. You had me at Halo, like, love the guy. I've been around him. Like, I don't know him personally, but I've been around him in LG quite some time. I know his name, and I know what he's capable of doing. So this team, got to watch out for, man. It's gonna be surprising.
My thoughts on here. I mean, I'm thinking. Listen, I know guys are saying about the comeback could happen here. We've seen it happen last round. The thing is, this is not the Colorado Avalanche here that we're talking about. This is the Tampa Bay Lightning, the number one squad here this season. And on top of that, when LA did it last round, they lost the first 2 games. Halo wasn't in those. He came back there the next nights. This is a different situation here. Halo played last night. He played in both of those games. He is not scheduled here tonight unless something happens or there's a change in the lineup. And with that being said, I think it's a lot different. It's not this Colorado series again here. It's against this Tampa team. I think they had a really good shot last night, and I think they needed to get at least one here. I personally think we're going to crown new champs here tonight.
Awesome.
What do you guys think there in the chat here? Is it going to be a quick series, or are we going to have a night number 3? Looks like I do have the stream here loaded up. Looks like brought by Atrocity of Tampa. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for providing that. So we are going to have the stream. They're in the dressing room right now, so has not started off here yet. I'm going to get that pulled up here momentarily.
Here, I'm just gonna mute my mic real quick in my video. I'm just gonna say goodnight to my daughter, so I just figured that.
No problem, man. I mean, we got time right now. We got time to kill here. I also have the chat open. We're gonna get some wagers, some predictions going here. I'll get one started off here shortly as well. Let me just get the stream here. Give me 1 second. There we go. Tampa in the locker room. So what do we got here for Tampa tonight? Check the lineup here. It's like Clumsy, Andy, along with Atrocity. In that super for the Lightning. At the right wing spot, Kucherov, Bullseye, left wing, and at center, Shem here for game number 3. We'll have the LA lineup here shortly as well.
See, this is the line they have to shut down. Like, you can clearly see, like, the amount of points that this line has put up. Like, this is a tough lineup.
All right, you know what I'm going to do? Since they're in the dressing room, let's get something going here real quick. I'm going to do a quick wager, something right off the back here. And once again, you could just wager the points on here, how much you guys think, pick the right side. I'll do something real quick. I mean, we've done a whole bunch of different stuff. Who scores first? Who gets the first shot? How about right off the back? Who gets the opening draw in this game here? Let me get this going. All right, so right now, prediction on the board. Who wins the opening faceoff here? Game number 3 here between Tampa and LA. Pick a side there. Right now for the Tampa Bay, it's Shem at center. On the other side will be Crosby for LA. Looks like LA is ready on the other end to get this thing going. In net there, Evoke tonight for the Kings. We've got Brown, Scragg over there at the left wing spot. And over on the defensive side, Sprangy and Greatness for the Kings. Game 3 about to go down here. Thank everybody here tuning in on this broadcast here. It's the Season 7 finals 2-0 right now, series lead. Let me put that up on here as well. We'll have that updated here as the night goes on. And right now, the wager: who wins the opening face-off right now here? Game number 3. And John, watching last night's games, I think what LA needs to do is not allow Tampa get that early goal, get the first goal, because both games they did allow that. And possibly maybe if they could get on the board here first. We'll see. Game 3 coming up, big crucial game here because a loss here by LA puts them down 3-0 in the hole, and it'll be a do or die situation for Game 4. However, a win here from LA could really turn things around. Will definitely force a night number 3. There we go. Open draw, and it goes to Tampa.
Yeah.
Once again, I'll be placing wagers predictions here through both games. Game 3 and 4 here. Tampa Bay winning that one.
There it is. Wow. Already.
And right off the back, and that's Crosby. This man has tremendous in the playoffs. And what a goal. A minute and a half into this game. Brown with the assist. So LA, good start. What I was talking about, they needed here in Game 3.
Yeah. Like at this point, a lot of these teams have played against each other often, or like know these players matching up just in regular season, or just in clubs on weekends and stuff like that. So at this point, it's a lot of head game, right? Getting in the opponent's head, playing a different system than they're used to. Center being a big part of that, like the changing up the way they win faceoffs and such.
Absolutely. Just tuning in on here, LA on the board here first. I predicted Tampa was going to take this in 4 here, but I was wrong before on these LA Kings against Colorado. Can they do the miracle again here? It all starts here with game number 3. Remember, no Halo in the lineup on here, but the boys get on the board here first. See if they could maintain this lead here. It's been pretty a low-scoring game here in this series so far. The first 2 games, like I said, a lot of those goals came in that third period in both of the games.
But both winners were 4 apiece. It was 4-1 and 4-3 respectively.
Face off here in the Tampa zone. Tie up. And Tampa comes out and gets it out of the zone. Yeah, and I got to go back to that game, too. I mean, watching that one on there, LA brought the fight there. But like I said, a couple of costly penalties there that turned that game around. And then that unfortunate goal that happened. Brooksy with a tremendous game 2, had a hat trick in that game. Big part of the win there for Tampa. He is not here tonight. But Tampa Bay has a deep roster on there, deep lineup. See what happens here. Come up to close to the 11-minute mark of the first. And Evox has been tremendous for LA here in the postseason.
Yeah, I was just looking at his stats, and just on Tampa alone, he's only played like 8 games. Is what I saw properly, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
I don't know where he comes from originally, but he's holding his own. Like, this is, when you look at the roster itself, it has 1 goalie, right, which is unhinged. So, which is kind of neat. You can tell who the primary goalie is. So when you have a forward that's capable of playing goalie, that's huge, man.
Yeah. And although Cruelty played great as well for LA last night, he made some big breakaway saves. And here's a chance for LA. And that was a good save there, keeping this a 1-0 game. We'll have a freeze and a face-off here. 6:39 remaining in the period. Big face-off win by the Kings. Shot on that save.
Oh.
And remember, we do have the Stanley Cup here in the
Wow.
building.
That got through. Nice shot.
And Tampa responds here about the 5-minute mark, late in the first. And that's Cooch. The guy's been hot. He's got a hot stick. Clemsy on the assist. And Atrocity on the secondary 1-1 game. And that's the thing with this Tampa team, John. I mean, they respond quick on here.
Yeah.
And they do so here. And a penalty taken here by LA. So now Tampa has a chance to try to take the lead here. But I got to agree with you. You know, even though it's a 2-0 series lead right now with Tampa, games have been rather close here. We'll see if LA they need to get at least one here tonight to force a night 3.
Yeah.
Or can they tie the
And
series
they've done
up?
it before, and like a lot of teams, even us against Boston, you know what I mean? Like, it's doable. Can never count them out. I know Tampa offensively are just a powerhouse.
So we've had like 5, maybe 6 game 7s here in this postseason.
Oh, good D.
That was a good opportunity right there. Great job getting the puck out of there. About 2 minutes remaining here in the first. 1-1 game, all tied up. Tampa's just going to dump it down the ice, but LA is able to pick it up. Final minute of play here. Game 3 here of this best of 7. Season 7 finals of the Sixers Hockey League. Big hit delivered.
Wow, good start.
Turnover. Time runs out, though. There's the buzzer. And that's going to do it for the first period. 1-1 game. LA got off to that early goal. Tampa responded right now. Shots in favor for LA, 5-2. Time of attack as well, 202 to 135. What do you think so far here, John, man? First period?
This is exactly what I thought it would be like. Like, Kings coming in hot from the get-go. Just not letting up, being relentless. Tampa, that was a good pass. Like, it got through the defender stick, but that's what NHL 21's been all about. Getting that pass in the high slot. Great shot from Blue. Just top corner, but absolutely. Kings keeping up the pressure, man. I'm telling you. I love these games.
It's been great. And here we go. Period 2 on the way. LA doing a good job killing that penalty. Back even here.
Good defensive pick there. One thing I like about Tampa is I love their transition into the offensive zone. They're like the way they pass to each other. They're able to neutralize the trap pretty quick. And it's aggressive play style too. If you figured out what it is, it's they can get caught on the breakaways. But if the defending team's not catching it, they're going to enter that zone every time. Ooh, big save.
You know what, Johnny? I think right now it's a good time to place another wager as we have a save and a freeze. I'm going to do a real quick one here. Who scores next? LA or Tampa? Right now it's 1-1 game. Remember, LA had the early lead. Tampa responded. Who gets the next goal right here? Put your prediction in. Wager the points. More points you wager, the more points you'll be rewarded. Tampa or LA, who takes the next lead? Here in the second period.
Oof.
And only here in the Sixers Hockey League, you get this type of action here in the finals, ladies and gentlemen. This is the finals, game 3, season 7. And just a reminder, season 8 right around the corner. Signups for that are open. Remember, it's going to be for the old gen for season number 8. A lot of responses already. Make sure you guys hit the Discord right there on top of the screen. There's a Discord link to the community. Couple shots being fired here by Tampa.
Oh,
turnover.
That could have been dangerous.
But then great job getting back there to force that one back. Great defensive play.
Great save.
And there's a shot that got through, but it got saved. Evoke will hold it for a face-off here in the LA zone. Oh, so you have offside call, 11:05 remaining in the second here. Thank everybody tuning in here. We got a lot of guys here joining, watching this action here. Johnny, man, the man of the hour, bringing us the views here, the intensity here, and this great action here so far here in Game 3. And we're Tampa with 2-0 lead in this series. Right now, 1-1.
Both teams are playing like super aggressive, which is awesome. But at the same time, their defensive guys are just on point.
Oh, that was a good shot. Rebound shot. Evoke with the save. Yeah, man, I see that too, man. I've noticed that both teams more aggressive, especially LA from last night to tonight. They're definitely, and they need to. They need to be like this against the
You
Tampa
can
team.
smell the desperation. Oh, the great block there.
Fast shot that was blocked in front, but puck still in his zone here. And Tampa able to get it out.
See, and that's one thing I find a lot of defenders I play with. So what I just saw Kings do is, good save.
Ooh,
The quick passing defenders. Yeah. So I played a game prior to this, and that's exactly what I did. Is sometimes I'd hold on to it too long. A defender, man, you got to get the quick pass, get it out quick, and that's what both teams are doing. As soon as the defender has a puck, it's like snap out of his stick.
Yeah, that second counts, man. That hold on there, and I agree.
Don't give the forwards a chance to forecheck on you. Just
both teams. Oh, what a save! Split-legged save. That's
good save.
Huge. Big hit delivered. That's super in that there for Tampa.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream on my TV, and it's like 2 or 3 seconds ahead of this.
Yeah.
So you can hear my reaction before it happens. I got to stop.
Well, that's good, man. That's good because usually people are late on that, man. So we're good. .116 here remaining in the second. Still all tied up. Pretty quiet period here. A lot of shots by both teams. But right now, both goaltenders holding this one off. That's Evoke on top. Super here for Tampa. Final seconds. LA's looking to try to get a final shot here. Before the buzzer, there's a shot, but that one's blocked. Puck's still there. Down low. And there's the horn.
Yeah, I'm going to touch on what Dangles in the chat there said. He said it's good to be aggressive. The Kings can't beat Tampa in open ice game. You're right. Like I said, the offensive power of Tampa itself is clearly there. But what the things that Kings are doing is they are playing smart, but it's very subtle, and a lot of people are not picking up on the small things. So Tampa's passing is like just snap, 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 and it's getting to the open guys. But Kings are covering those passing lanes, and goalie's on point. He's reading the play pretty good. What that's also doing is that where they're being more aggressive, Tampa's just like, okay, they're going to now counterattack with aggressiveness, and then that gives the Kings that open ice because Tampa's losing their structure.
Absolutely. Oh, right off the face-off, breakaway chance.
And then there's that. And then there's that. That's just...
We've seen Super made a great save in period number 2. Good. And then now Evoke answers on the other end. Right off that face-off, man. 30 seconds into this.
Good D. There you go.
And yeah, neither team want to make that mistake, that big mistake here.
That's exactly it. You can tell they're fighting it.
Like this, a goal doesn't matter. Game 2 was a 1-goal game.
Good block. There it is.
Oh, what a play there! And he buries it.
Oh man, that was a
LA.
good play from the defensive zone all the way down.
Not much a Super could have done there. I was just
No,
got the pass across there, and they buried that one. So LA back on top now, 2-1.
That's tough. That's
third.
a tough play.
And it's the first time that LA led here late in the game like this here in Game 3. So we'll see now how Tampa Bay responds. If they'll be able to come back, try to tie this game up, or the Kings. Right now, Kings, all they need to do is hold this lead off, make this a 2-1 lead series. Big goal. Great
I
pass
think
by
Kings
Brown.
Shouldn't change what they're doing.
Brown with the assist, and once again, Crosby, he's got both of the goals here for LA. And he's given LA the lead once again, 2-1.
It's a good poke.
Offside call. Once again, this is the Sixers Hockey League Season 7 Finals. It's been a crazy playoff. One of the most craziest playoffs that I've been a part of, that I've been able to call here. Every round was exciting. We've had some tremendous matchups. And here in the finals, no different here. LA and Tampa putting on a show here for us tonight. LA here in the zone. And I've noticed LA also getting up more time in that offensive zone, being able to set up here more as opposed to last night. Face-off big in favor of Tampa, 13-7. But Kings win that draw shot on that.
Oh, big save.
Big save by Super. Yeah, not much mistakes here by both teams. Not much penalties. We only had that one penalty in the first period.
No, these guys are dialed in.
And these games go quick. This LA games go quick. I mean, it's 10-22. This one's almost over here. We're in the third period.
Wow, he beat that out.
Ooh, he beat that icing call. But give it right back to Tampa. Offside call with 10:47 here remaining in the third period. There was that hit that we're talking about there, man. That's one way to stop Cooch. Oh, man. And we may have another special guest coming on here. Great time, too, here in the third period. 2-1 game. Another special guest coming on here. Come on here. Power Core. Brother, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Doing good.
That's great. It's great to be on here. Thanks
I'm getting some feedback, though. Some audio feedback on there. I don't know if...
You have to turn down your volume.
Yeah, try to just fix that up. There's some echo.
Just give me a minute.
Turn down your volume.
8:30 here remaining in the third. 2-1 LA. Looking to try to make this a 2-1 series. We got Power Core in the house. We got John Payne here for you guys. And we
Is this better?
Yeah. Oh, much better. Awesome.
Let me adjust it up a little bit, though. I'm having trouble hearing you guys.
You got to put a headset on.
Yeah, I don't have that.
There might be in the settings. I think there's check in the settings where you have the audio video.
Hold on now. Is it still fine?
And there's a setting there where you could check. I think there's like an echo thing. Make sure that thing is checked on. It should be by default, but no, you're good now. I don't hear any type of echo coming through.
Okay, we're good then. Yeah, excellent.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. This has been one heck of a playoffs.
Listen, Power Core, big supporter of the show, big follower here.
Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan, man. I can't get enough of this stuff.
First time on the show here. Glad to have you. Came at the right time here. Late in the third, 4.5 here to go.
Yeah, another heck of a game between these two.
Big save.
Big save there.
Yeah. That puck movement is just unreal.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about before the game, about Evoke and his record and everything. He's been really tearing it up in these playoffs. It's been a big key to this one.
Right now, Evoke just needs to hold his 2-1 lead here as we approach the 2-minute mark of the third period. Super, on the other end, has been tremendous as well, keeping his guys in it.
Yeah.
And we do have the cup here in the building, just in case if things go down here. If should Tampa win all 4 here tonight, and we'll try to also.
Good
Once the
D.
series comes to an end, we will try to get the championship team on the set here as well. Final seconds here. Tampa looking to try to tie this game up. D pass. Still looking. There's a good shot.
Oh, big save.
That's definitely one of their bread and butter plays there. I've seen that.
Exactly.
They love that one time from the point.
And a hold here by Evoke. We'll get a face-off here with 29 seconds remaining. John, you've been in these type of games. These last seconds sometimes seem like eternity out there.
I don't know, man. When it comes to, like, my second season in SHL to the many seasons in LGs, I've played a lot of these 1-goal lead games. And I tell you what, it's rough, man. My heart is pumping. I'm watching this, and I'm like, I can feel what they're doing and how they're feeling. It's crazy.
Yeah, this 30 seconds here probably feels like 30 minutes to them.
And especially the team that's winning. That's the team that's winning is there.
And LA here.
Wow, what a finish.
Held Tampa off, man. Those final seconds, I mean, Tampa desperately trying to tie that game up. That was a great defensive poke late in that game, preventing that one-timer shot there. And the Kings making us a 2-1 series now. Making it interesting, so there'll definitely be a night 3. We're gonna have to move this Stanley Cup for tomorrow night, but right now, LA has a chance to try to tie this series up here. What do you thought, John? What do you think about this game here? The outcome. I mean, you in the pregame did mention, you felt LA was playing great here, night number 1, and you just felt, came close. They couldn't get the wins last night, but they get one here, game 3.
Yeah, and it's exactly what I mentioned. It's all the small things that the Kings were doing, and this time I found that they executed it properly. I'm not saying that they never did in the past, but the way they played it, no one made mistakes on either side. It was crazy. It was such a tight-knit game. Defenders and goalies were just unreal, taking away the passing lane, blocking the shots, but that aggressive forecheck and that aggressive attack, even putting pressure on those Ds, it was just that one little smidgen of a mistake. Even if it was like a 0.1% of a mistake, and it gets through. And that's what this game was down to, and that's what the Kings have. And that's what I was mentioning. It was that little je ne sais pourquoi, if you know what I mean. It's a little something there that they have that I love.
Well, I mean, it's a big win here. I just cleared a bet. I forgot to put the wager on there. And, the house has been doing pretty good, winning the bets here. Face-off first went to Tampa, and we had another wager here. Who gets the next lead? And that was LA. I should have put another wager there. I totally forgot. But we'll get some more here for Game 4 coming up here shortly. I don't know if they're doing back-to-back or there'll be a little bit break here in between. So now it's interesting. It's it's not going to be a sweep here. It's not going to be, they're not going to make it easy here for Tampa. They're going to have to battle just as they did in the conference finals, as well as in that semifinals. They had to go through Game 7 on both. This one could very well be that. I mean, you look at night 1, 1-goal game in that Game 2, and even Game 1, it was a 2-1 game there late in that third period. So both teams here giving us a great show. I mean, this is what the finals is all about. You're not getting no blowouts here. It's not going to be easy here. Both teams will have to earn it here. It's been a tremendous playoffs. I mean, 16 teams here, you have to win 4 separate rounds to win this. And so we know we'll definitely be a Thursday night here tomorrow night. But Game 4 coming up here. What do you think, John? What's got to happen here, man, for Tampa to get back to those winning ways that we saw in night number 1? What went wrong there, and what's got to happen here for Tampa in Game 4?
Yeah, this is where Kings are going to have to watch out. So now Tampa, they smell blood. They're definitely going to come back hard. And one of those, like you said, the staple plays that Tampa does, you're going to see that on just on hyperdrive right now. because they don't want to lose, right? They don't want to bring it 2-2. So their offense is just going to be just boom. They're going to be strict and on point. So Kings have to play the same game. Don't divert from what they did in game 3, and it should be fine. And a little bit of luck maybe on both sides, but Tampa's coming out swinging, man. That's for sure. They got their teeth are baring, so Kings gotta just sit down, bunker down, and take it.
We've seen them do it here numerous times. Powercore, what do you think here? Game 4, you think we're gonna get a tied series here, or will Tampa make this a 3-1 here? It looks like we are gonna get back to back. They are gonna be starting this up.
Yeah, I tell you what, the winning and being able to hold Kucha's line down to 1 goal, it's got to give LA just huge confidence right now. I mean, I really like them, especially with Evoke and net, to get another close win here. I think we're going to see 2-2. And that if they're able to pull that off, that would be huge, because Game 5, they don't have to deal with Kuch, so they'd have a big advantage there.
And that'll be big. And Halo will be back tomorrow night for this Kings team.
So that too. Definitely huge leadership there. And yeah, that was a hell of a Game 3, though. Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, these guys play some close ones. And if I learned anything about these playoffs, it doesn't matter till that 4th game's done and over. You're never out of a series. I mean, Rangers proved that to us. I mean, it's
absolutely. We see
so you win the 4th game and the clock says 0. It's still alive.
Absolutely. So you guys see it right there. Tampa Bay leads the series 2-1. Game 4 on the way. I just put a wager prediction poll on there. Who scores first here in game number 4? We've seen LA jump to a good start in game 3, got that early goal, and I think made a big difference maker, because last night it was Tampa getting the early goals, and LA was the team that had to try to bounce back, try to tie the game up. Tonight, different story. What do you guys think happens here in game 4? Who gets on the board first? That wager is up there for a minute. Make sure you guys get your predictions in.
I'm just kind of watching how LA is playing here. I mean, I'd like him to see him get a little bit more aggressive with the forecheck, put some pressure on these defensemen, especially early in the game. Try to jump ahead and get a lead. They definitely are way tougher when they're playing with the lead.
Absolutely. Well, John, we saw so far here the first 3 games, the team that got on the board first ended up winning the game, man. Who gets on the board here first? Game 4. You think LA could do it again? Get that quick goal?
I was just about to say the Kings, and then I saw penalty. I'm like, oh no. I'm having faith in the Kings, man. I'm totally having faith.
One penalty in game 3. Kings did kill that one off here, so Kings take another one here.
He was able to walk in there.
Penalties definitely hurt him last night, but here tonight it's not a factor here so far. We'll see if Tampa could capitalize.
Oh, see, there's that staple play. There's that staple play that they blocked.
Oh, but a great read.
Yeah, you read that. Well, yeah. Oh, now they're going to get a penalty. Wow, that's a big play there.
Back. So much for the power play. Back even here, we're going to get 4-on-4. A lot of open ice here. So LA doing good job there. Great read on that interception, and then forcing that penalty.
So I'm going to stick with my instinct, and I'm going to say Kings. First goal again.
The Kings. All right, there you go. If John Payne says, make sure you guys get your wagers in, man. He's been on the money here tonight so far. We'll see. We'll see if the series gets tied up here. 4.
No.
Oh, that looks like another
penalties. Up. We were talking about how both teams here were really good on staying out of that box, but here, game 4.
You jinxed it.
Yeah, it's hard to go a whole series without having a little run at penalties. That's kind of yay for you.
Well, the thing is here,
and there's another one. Oh boy,
man! And again against LA, and we were talking about because we knew Tampa's going to come in here very aggressive after a loss like that.
Yeah.
We saw what they did against New York, Game 6, after that big loss in Game 5. So they're going to be much more aggressive here in Game 4. They do not want to see the series tied here, because they've seen what happened before. And with that aggression on here, LA right now taking some penalties here in the first.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
See,
They have to stay aggressive, though. I mean, even if they get a couple penalties, I mean,
Block.
this aggressive
5-on-3
game plan
right
is working
now.
much better.
Looks like they'll get one of their guys back on the ice, 5-on-4 for about 40 seconds. And a great
there we
move.
go.
Might be a breakaway.
Breakaway the other way. Short-handed.
Oh, what a move.
And back
There we
here.
go.
And he
Yeah.
from
I called it. That's
Wow.
twice.
L.A.
Wow,
Early
well
going, that's a
played by
short-handed one. Brown
Amazing.
came up tremendous for L.A. In the previous rounds. Had that big overtime winner to seal it.
Yeah, that's a huge turning point in this game, early in this game.
Against Calgary. And then here tonight,
Oh,
opening
Big
goal.
save.
oh, gosh.
And LA has killed all penalties off on here, so back even.
I know I'm cheering for the Kings. I should be biased, but again, much love for the Tampa. Coach, I do love you and your team, man. You got great players. You got good guys, but you got to pick one. You know what I mean? You got to just pick one and go with it. And I don't know. When you get that little tingling feeling, it's got to be the Kings. Maybe it's the Canadian Habs fan in me that like feels bad for the Kings that they lost to Montreal in the last Stanley Cup. I don't know.
And it's crazy. You know, coming in this series, Tampa definitely the odds-on favorites, you know, coming especially from that Eastern Conference, which was stacked this season.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. There's Cooch with the big goal.
And a response once again, and it's Cooch again. He did it in Game 3. And he does it again here.
They scored on that a lot there, that one-timer from the top of the circle.
Big goal.
Yeah.
Oh, and there it's going on the pen.
Well, he's getting power play, looks like.
Yeah. So that's one thing I noticed with the I want to say, like, I'm going to go top 8, maybe probably top 6 teams that were in the playoffs. Their roster was very small. Like, it had a very tight-knit group. And, like, Montreal, for example, I can only use them because I played on them. We had 4 defenders. Hey,
there it is.
bam.
We've seen LA take a bunch of penalties. They go on a power play here. Tampa takes one, and LA capitalize on it right off the face of their great keep in that offensive zone. And it's Crosby with the big goal here. He had the game winner last game, and he gets LA on top here again here in Game 4.
Yeah, I like how they're shooting the puck a lot more tonight. Last night it seemed like they were trying to look for the perfect pass or opportunity.
Oh.
And it's now back-to-back
That was
goal.
dirty. That was
They were
dirty.
scoring that last night too. They like that play to go behind the net and then go back across.
See, that's what I was saying. Kings got to stay aggressive, man. They just don't change.
The biggest lead in this series here for LA, and that's Brown. That's his second. He's got 2 already here this period.
Yeah, they got the home ice. They need to keep pushing it here, see if they can't get another one with this momentum.
So like I was saying before about these teams that so they only have, like, you have 2 lines essentially, right? They don't have a lot of players, so they build a lot of chem. Tampa, Colorado, Kings, I know our team Montreal, same thing. We only had 4 defenders. We had 1 goalie, 2 goalies, and we had 2 lines of forwards, and that was it. So you had time to build chem, and you can clearly see that these guys play a lot together. The passing that they do is just, they're not even looking. You can tell they know which player is there.
Yeah,
Cooch's line for sure. Cooch's line plays so much together, and I know that.
Final seconds here of the period, and LA is gonna dump that one out. There's the buzzer.
Huge period for LA.
What a period. 3-1. Tampa only 2 shots on that in that period. They did get a goal, though, but look at that 0-4-4 on that power play. They had good opportunities, good chances. And the difference here in this game from last night, penalties costing the Kings. But here tonight, they're able to kill all penalties there. It was a 5-on-3 at one point. And when they got the opportunity, they got the power play chance on their end. They made sure they capitalized it. That was a big power play goal. And then a follow-up goal right after that. Brown's having a hell of a game here in Game 4. We'll see. A lot of hockey still remaining here, though. Period 2 coming up.
Yeah, he definitely cashed in on his opportunities, Brown. That was really awesome to watch.
Yeah.
That was huge for the Kings.
We'll see if he could complete the hat trick here.
And then they finally were able to break through on the power play. I think that was the first one of the series, if I remember correctly.
Now working the point.
Save.
There's a shot, but no good. I mean,
I have to admit, Tampa has some really good defense. So like with Clemsy, Atrocity, T-News, my boy. Jeez, man. No wonder they're like in top 2. Cooch. And he drops the pen.
But he is going to draw a power play here. There's the penalty tripping call. It's a penalty that
you'd rather have the penalty than the goal there. So
that'd have been 1-on-1 with the goalie. Although Evoke has been tremendous here for LA, killed 4 power plays already. We'll see what happens.
He's been making the big saves in the key moments too. If he can keep doing that,
he's reminding me of Dominic Hasek of the Buffalo Sabres. Just everywhere.
When teams kill off penalties, man, goaltender is a huge
save.
He makes another save there in the freeze. Brooksy not liking things how they look here tonight. He is not in the games here tonight.
Oh, their power play here is looking pretty good. He's making the saves. They had some good deflections.
And not only that, the big goal also by Brown, that shorthanded goal. You know what I mean? When Tampa had that power play opportunity, not only did they not capitalize on it, they gave up a goal in the process.
Yeah, that was a huge home momentum boost right out of the beginning of the game.
Oh, good block.
And another good clear. Final seconds, and LA is going to kill another penalty. Back even.
Their PK has been unreal, man. Good job.
They need
not to discredit Tampa. Tampa's been all over the.
Oh, save! Wow,
big save!
That popped out of his glove, and
yeah.
LA could have used this penalty kill last night on here, but doing tremendous here tonight. It's game 4 here, fellas. Season 7 finals. Right now, Tampa leads 2-1, but LA looking to try to tie this series up.
One thing you guys can notice if there's any defenders in the chat or on the stream watching. These defenders, like, they're covering the passing lane, but they're blocking the weird shot angles. As I say that, I was just about to explain that is it gives the goalie the shot on that one angle, so he doesn't have to slide or move. He can just take the shot, and the defender cover those little angles. But as soon as I said that, there's that one angle that was not covered.
And that's a big goal. That's cool.
I think he got that pass through the defender's legs, but yeah.
Him on the assist. Cooch got both of the Tampa goals here, so he's got 2 as well. Brown's got 2 over there for LA.
Tampa lost a player. They lost their left wing.
They just gotta have their best defender just stay glued to Cooch like a spy formation in football.
It's hard, man. Yeah. He's slippery.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looks like the left winger. So we are going to get a restart here on here right now. 3-2 lead for LA. Cooch making this a 1-goal game.
63 is cracking some skulls out there, see? 2 hits in a row. Tampa lagged.
Yeah. A panic in their play right now. Settle it down.
Late in the second here, 6 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they're kind of rushing their shots. They usually play a little bit more patient and move the puck around a little bit more.
And I think because, like I said, when you could get a lead against Tampa, it kind of changes the atmosphere there. That was a great save, man.
Yeah, that's Viper, isn't it?
Evoke. You know what? It might be Viper because Super was in game 3. You might be right on that. Anybody there in the chat that knows? I believe it's Viper. I don't have the lineup in front of me.
Yeah. There we go.
Big hit.
They got him good there.
Big hit.
Cooch has been taking some huge hits here in this series tonight.
Yeah, they've been getting physical on him. That's definitely what you want to do.
Absolutely.
Keep the pressure on.
Tampa with the puck in their zone. Getting it out.
Nice move by the man.
Throwing around the
Good
board.
pass.
Here,
That's
great
That's
pass
slippery,
in
man.
front.
That's
They went
sneaky
for that
little
pass
play.
again here. That worked on that previous goal. Almost
Yeah.
snuck that one in. Big save. Final seconds here of the second. If Tampa could get it one final shot here before the horn. LA does a
Nice,
good
good
job.
defensive
Here.
play
They're doing
there.
a good job of Cooch this period. They got the one goal, but for the most part, they're jamming him up at the blue line, which is really tough.
So after 2, LA still lead it here, 3-2. Cooch making this a 1-goal game. Big third period coming up here for both teams. Remember, a win here by LA will tie the series up. But Tampa has done it before. They've rallied in that third period here. Can they rally again here tonight here in Game 4? John, man, what are you seeing out there, brother?
It's the same game as Game 1. Like they're both playing super aggressive, and then they get those little moments where they start panicking and start doing the thing, and then somebody must be talking to them. Like, I wish I could hear their party check, because there must be someone just saying, just calm down, just relax, just chill out. We got this.
That's what we gotta do, man.
So I'm gonna throw a little plug.
Stanley Cup Finals here.
Yeah, and I'm gonna throw a little plug out to my boys from Montreal, because I know some of them are watching here. And that was one thing that we did in the party chat. Myself, Frisch, Deeks, Weebs, Artie. I love Artie. He's my favorite. We always talk to each other and just calm each other down, right? So we get in the thick of things and just like, okay, we're stressing, we're panicking. We're just like, no, boys, calm down. We got this. Relax. It's a video game. We're loving it. We chill. No negativity. Let's go. We got this. And that was the thing against Boston. It was just that positive attitude.
Absolutely,
It changes a player's psyche when they're playing, man. Like,
yeah, you just gotta focus on one play at a time, one shot at a time, one hit at a time, just one play at a time. You can't get too far ahead of yourself, and just stay in the moment. Sure. That's the key.
That was a hell of a series, man. That started this whole playoff run there.
It totally did. I didn't want to say it, but I was like, man,
that's at the tempo of how this playoff was going to turn out to, man. If we didn't have that series, I don't think it would have been as exciting as we are here. Now, we are going to have a restart. Remember, there was a disconnect on the Tampa side. So that means LA will start period 3 here on the power play. They capitalized on their earlier power play here. See if they could do it again. They're 1-4-1 here in Game 4, while Tampa is 0-4-5 on their power play opportunities. They've got the time on attack. I mean, I think they had like 5 or 6 minutes time on attack. Faceoffs also in favor of Tampa. A big part of why their time attack is much greater. But LA has the lead here. And we'll have the man advantage to start.
Yeah, this is big coming out of this disconnect that LA needs to probably hopefully like to see them go into that 1-3-1 power play setup. See if they can't get a good one-timer and get another insurance goal. Because towards the end of that second period, it kind of felt like they were starting to get into hang-on mode. And I'd like them to just continue to be aggressive, try to add to this lead.
And looks like it is Viper in net there for Tampa. Okay, yeah. So we're right.
It's going to be tough to stay at 3-2 and hold Cooch and company down for another period. I think they're going to need to score another goal or two to get this win.
John, you got a lot of fans out here in the chat, man. A lot of guys, a lot of shout-outs here for John Payne here, man. We're glad to have you here. And what better stage than this, the finals here, Season 7. And while we wait on that, right around the corner, fellas, Season number 8 coming here. Sign-ups are open. Make sure you check out the Discord. And you know what? Right now, I'm just going to run a quick video, 30-second video promo Season 8. We'll be right back. Let me just get that thing going here. Once again, Season number 8. Remember, Sixes Hockey League here. We're just getting started here. This is the finals here. Season 7. Season 8 will not be no different. Remember, it's still going to be on the old gen here for the Sixes Hockey League. Right now, they do have a tremendous showcase tournament going on. Here's a quick promo. We'll be right back. There we go. It's season number 8. We just break the lead. Like I said, we got a question in the chat there. It's right now it's 2-1 in favor of Tampa. However, LA has a 3-2 lead here in the third period. There was a disconnect, so we're waiting for the restart here for game number 4. And I think right now, if LA could get this power play goal, make this into a 2-goal game, I think it's going to be very tough. I know we've seen Tampa rally back down 2 in the third, here. But the way this Kings team is playing, especially here tonight, it's going to be very difficult.
I love Deke's comments. First, obviously the autocorrect girls, fantastic. Yeah, just he meant goals. Love it. I'm going to comment on that a little bit. So something I see that Cooch, so that staple play that Tampa Bay does, right? Passing it to Cooch. That's the thing with Deeks. And everybody knows, and I'm going to call it out, and people are going to know, defend Deke. You can't. He's slippery. He finds places to get open, and that's what Cooch does. He's able to get open. And it doesn't matter what you try to do.
I tried doing that spy strategy on Deeks when I was defending him, and it didn't work out too good for me. That's the thing. He's a slippery fellow.
So a couple seasons back, I played when I played SHL for a little bit. I played with Deeks and Weeps. That was our line, and it took me a while to learn because that was the way I played center and stuff like that. These guys just pass to each other all the time, and I'm like, okay, well, I gotta get out of their way, and then you just score. Didn't matter where you pass it to, he would score. And then this season, I knew getting into it. As soon as he picked me up, I was like, okay, Weeps and Deeks, I know what to do. Get out of the way. Just stay back. Let him shoot. And Cooch in that line is the same thing. You can see, like, just get out of his way, man. Let him shoot. It's quite a sight.
Well, yeah, a lot of those guys have played together for several seasons too. So that's, I said, they know right where they're going to be and where they're going and what they want to do with it. So in certain situations, that's a pretty big advantage there when you can get your team back together, your core guys, and do that.
Yeah, and same with the Kings here. Like I know a lot of these guys have played together, and I'm not gonna call it out, but there's definitely someone whose name's hidden, who's a phenomenal player on the Kings. But this guy definitely played with Halo before, and he definitely, like, you can see these guys got some chem. So love to see it.
Sprangy doing a great job for LA here tonight.
Sprangy's a gem. If you ever get to play with him, he's a riot.
When I looked at the lineup on there, I'm like, damn, King's missing some guys here, but he's been a big part here tonight. Definitely keeping Tampa off that board. We'll see if they could here in the third. They just need to keep Tampa off the board to secure the win. Looks like they did a hard reset on here. They had to reset on there, so they're getting the room right back up. And just a comment there.
The one across from Cooch tonight, then the defense. Is he playing the left defense?
You know what? I think so. I believe so. I'll check that out as soon as the lineup gets loaded. Just a comment there on Deeks about the goals. That was a quick one I put together because I'm doing a lot of the streams here. I don't have much time to put that. But as soon as the finals is done, you're going to see a lot more promos coming up, man. So there will be some Deeks goals in that one. I guarantee that, and a lot more better promos, more detailed on that, not only for the league, but the season 8. And what you're seeing here tonight is also a preview of what you're going to see for draft night on here. It's going to be happening. We're going to try to get these panel guests on here for the show, maybe a pre-draft show as well. Plus, we're going to screen share the draft there from the Discord. So you're going to be able to see the picks, as they're happening on there live here, able to comment on the chat as well. It's going to be happening, live multi-stream to Twitch, to Facebook, YouTube, all that on there, and probably the biggest draft here, 46ers Hockey League. Great community. Like I said, I have nothing negative to say here. I've only been here briefly for this playoff here. I love my time here so far. I wish I was here beginning of the season, but season 8, there's a lot more stuff coming your way. I guarantee that here for the media team, from Dak on there, all these guys stepping up here for the postseason. I also want to give a shout out to the streamers, man. Everybody providing the stream. We've had streams on every single game here in the playoffs, and you're not talking about like 6 or 8 team play, 16 teams. You know what I mean? Each round we've had, we had here at one point we had like 8 games going at once. So you're gonna see a lot more of that next season as well. And it looks like let me check the line. They are.
Yeah, it looks like they're back on. Yeah.
So on the he's at the lefty spot. Yeah.
Yeah, Bringy.
So,
it is Bringy. Yeah.
It is the matchup there. Yes.
Just to touch base a little bit what you said about the SHL. So I want to say season 4 or 5. I can't remember. What was the first season they brought Power Cord? You remember this? They brought in the AHL.
The season 4.
Season 4. Okay, so that was my first season with SHL, and it was a love-hate relationship. I met some cool guys like Deeks and Weebs and Frisch and Blackfire and some bunch of other guys that I met on that league.
Did you play in the AHL then?
I started in the AHL because I was unknown, and I quickly right up and I went to Detroit, I think it was at the time. But anyways, and then I left, and I came back for season 7, and night and day. You guys have done so much tremendous work. Like, I actually, to the point that I was really enjoyed season 7, that I'm like, if I don't get management in LG, I'm willing to take management for SHL. And I was like, and I already signed up. I got Series X, but I'm gonna play both gens. I'm gonna play new gen for LG, but I'm gonna play old gen for SHL, man. Like,
yeah, the amount of this league has grown, and just what it's been able to do and stuff has just been nothing short of amazing.
I put a quick prediction on the board right now. Will LA score on the power play right here to start?
3-1
number 3. Will LA score on the power play here to try to extend this to a 2-goal lead? There was a question in the chat. It is 3-2 right now. 1-goal lead for LA, and they will start on the power play. I remember wager on the board. Will they score on the power play here, or will Tampa stop them? I think it's a big part here. Tampa needs to stop this LA team. They scored on their first power play. There's a good shot there from the side.
Sneaky shot.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I just have a feeling they're going to score 2. Ooh, that was a good shot.
Safe.
We see Tampa make some good one-timer shots. There was a good one there from LA, but a better save by Viper. He'll hold on to it.
Looks like they're going with the more standard power play setup. A lot of times they like to use that 1-3-1, which I think is pretty cool when they do that.
And remember, there was a disconnect right now. It's 3-2 in favor of LA. Tampa leads the series 2-1. As we have an icing call. That's something you don't want on a power play, right? They get icing call here.
No, definitely not, because it gives them a face-off opportunity.
Yeah.
And the other thing, because of the disconnect, this is going to be a quick period as well. Not only a quick period because the way LA plays, but they don't have that 1 minute at the end.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's one thing I find, which is very, very sneaky, is having someone leg out.
Yeah, that's right. If you go down 2, man, it's going to be very tough.
You lose out that slow minute.
Yeah,
whether you're winning or losing,
it's if you're training.
Yeah. Wraparound attempt there for a great defensive play. There's a shot.
Pass.
So Tampa kills off the penalty, back even here. 5-on-5.
Yeah, I think Viper is their best penalty killer on that one. He's made 3 or 4 tough saves.
So here in the Tampa zone. So let me clear that prediction on here. And I'll put another one here.
He gets the speed.
Oh.
No. Oh.
Spun out a little too far.
Yeah, a little too much LT.
Tampa is trying to pinch up the defenseman a little bit so they catch him quick on a breakaway like that if there's a turnover.
Yeah. But see, this is the period of desperation. Someone's going to make a mistake, and that's what they can't do. They got to settle down and just play their game. As soon as someone makes that desperation mistake, man, it's over. It's going to snowball.
Yeah, see, they got the defenseman going up there.
Put another wager on the board on here. Will Tampa Bay tie this game up at any point here in this period? Will they be able to tie this game up? Yes or no?
I need to get in these wagers. I've been winning them.
Nice. One guy that hasn't really been doing good is Halo, man. We have him on the show here. He's not been good. He likes the idea though, man. He loves the concept on there. It's not for everybody, but it's all fun here. And we're gonna extend that for season 8 as well. There'll be more stuff such as raffles, such as slots on here as well. So look for that in the next season because I've got some good
people love the betting stuff in this league, that's for sure.
Season 8, I'd love to come back, man. Do some media stuff with you for sure. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. It's a bit of something that I do in my real life, like what I like to do. So.
Nice. It's fun. And the setup's easy, man. I made it simple for guys to get in on here because I know, sometimes that is difficult. So I try to make things as simple on here. And, regular season, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, no goal, but we got a penalty shot.
Oh,
no.
Here we go.
Big save.
What a save.
Jesus.
That's been the story here of the night so far.
Killer, dude.
Wow.
That's
probably the biggest save of the night here. I mean, he's made a bunch of good saves, but that one in a very clutch point here in the third.
Again. I'm telling you, man, this Dominic Hasek, that's who they have in net, man.
Yeah, he's
just
definitely turning up the heat right now.
Wow.
At this point, they got to get it out of the zone, they got to release some pressure here. I mean, that's got to be priority number one.
Still a lot of time remaining. 8:04 here in the third. Remember, LA has a 1-goal lead. Ooh, good chance here.
Wow.
Just bailing them out. Oh.
Man,
Kings they're spiraling. They're having a little bit of a panic attack. You can tell in their play. They're just a little bit everywhere.
I want to call a timeout here soon because they're definitely scrambling.
Need to take a breath. Tampa is on their heels. They got their foot on their neck, man.
Yeah, they are definitely.
Good one-timer shot right now. Block in front. Tampa still got it there.
Another great
save.
Oh, good block again. Holy jeez.
Yeah, they are.
Still in the zone here. That one goes wide.
LA definitely needs a timeout.
They needed that, man. Oof. 4:10 remaining.
Right, calling it early.
Tampa Bay throwing everything on here.
I tell you what, in these key moments, this is when Tampa Bay and Cooch really turn it on in these big moments.
That's why I said, man, you can't give them that space. Don't let them get in their zone like this.
Yeah, they're getting conservative.
Big power play here for Tampa. So once again, LA down a man here, but they've been real good here, real solid on the penalty kill here tonight.
Just take a breather, relax.
Oh, what a keep.
Big hit, but puck's still there in front. Loose puck.
Loose puck. Ooh.
And LA finally good clear there, get it out of the zone. 40 seconds now remains on the power play here. Time running out here for Tampa.
Big defensive play again.
Wow, what a defensive play there.
That was huge. Huge.
Clear. And they get their man back on the ice, back even.
Watch this breakout right here. There we go.
Oh,
yeah, I called it. I said it. Watch this breakout, and boom, he scored.
As he got out of that box, and those shots we were talking about, that one made it through there. There was nobody in the front there to block it.
Cooch has been pounding the short side all night. That time he went across the grain and got him.
And that's a hat trick for him. He's got all 3 goals here for Tampa, and that one ties up the game.
I said it too. I was like, watch this breakout because I saw Cooch. He was trailing. They left him alone. They didn't snug him enough. The guy passed it up to the left. I saw Cooch just cutting in.
Final seconds here. Remember, it's going to be a quick period here because of the restart.
LA needs a timeout.
They need to just get out of this.
It's going to OT.
The period's about over.
We are going to overtime. So what a critical penalty taken there by LA, although they killed it. But as soon as the man came back on ice, they were still in that place to get into that zone. And that man right there, Cooch, got all 3 of the Tampa goals. We've seen how he was in that Boston series, coming out with those big overtime winner in Game 6 and in Game 7. And then here tonight in the finals of Game 4 in a very big deciding game here because, a win here could really balance out this series. It could be a 3-1 series lead for Tampa or it could be tied up 2-2. And that's a big swing on there. So, Cooch, not making it easy here for LA. They're going to need to go to overtime here to win this. But that period, Tampa Bay, it was pretty much all Tampa, man. I mean, LA taking those penalties. That big penalty shot save, though.
That was huge. That was absolutely massive.
Because right now, this game could be done and over with.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes of that period, though, Tampa Bay was absolutely buzzing. I don't know if LA's got to get back. They got to get back to what they were doing earlier and get aggressive on them and get on them at the blue line. They're letting them just skate right in there right now.
They need that coach from the American hockey team, that big speech. Get in there and just give them that big talk, that big pep talk.
Well, they just got to, they got to get back to the aggressiveness and the physicalness. If they lose, they lose, but at least they're going out with their guns firing.
Absolutely. Remember, LA lost a tough one last night. Right now, they're in the overtime game here. And these close games, you got to win these type of games here in this best-of-7 series because, they are deciding factors here. There's a one-timer shot. What a
big save.
Big Viper shutting that down on the other end. 2-on-1 here. Oh, that pass is off target. Tampa Bay still has it here, though, in the offensive zone.
Oh, nice steal.
Good D.
Remember, we are in overtime right here. There was a disconnect. Tampa Bay tied it up here in the third to force overtime. So I'm going to clear that wager. Tampa did tie it.
Yeah, this is just absolutely huge for the series right now.
And right now I'm going to put our final wager of the night. Just to pick them here. Who's going to win?
I'm going to put this wager on. I probably shouldn't, but...
Always gotten a little bit more aggressive in this overtime, especially at the blue line. So they're getting a little bit more puck possession now.
Our next goal will win here. All tied 3-3. There's a shot on that.
Oh.
Cooch with all 3 Tampa goals. Can he get another one? Goal number 4 and the OT winner. I mean, talking about a guy carrying a backpack here, man, for his Tampa team. I mean,
seriously,
man.
Yeah, he's just clutching those money moments when you have to have it. That's why he's a champion and he's in this position.
I was looking at his gamer tag before with all those U's on there. Does he add a U for each championship that he wins on there, or what?
They give you. Oh, you mean on the Discord?
Well, both, man. I think he's got like.
Yeah, you get a cup for championship. Oh, there's Omaha.
Oh, there's a shot and a save. Both teams want it here. Oh, what a pass!
What a save!
What a save! Man, has this guy been a solid roll back there for LA here tonight?
Yeah, he's definitely been the difference maker for LA tonight.
Yeah.
And it's got to be frustrating there for Tampa, because easily could have much more goals than they have right now. But there is going to be a penalty.
On OT.
Critical penalty here in overtime.
I like to see him get Sprangy down there, do that 1-3-1. Let's see if they do it.
They got to be careful. Sprangy's got to play what he's got to do, man.
Yeah. They got to do what's best for them.
Ooh. He whips on it.
Luck there.
A good clear there by Tampa. They're doing a good job here, not allowing LA to try to set up.
No, they're stuffing them down. They're playing that trap really well on the 5-on-3 or 5-on-4.
And
the Kings are trying to force away too much.
They're not even letting them get to that blue line on there. They kill off the penalty.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to try a dump.
Yeah.
So back even here, late in overtime, 5 minutes remaining.
Keep your head up, kid.
Here, game 4 of this
Read on
best
that
of
one.
7 season 7 finals between LA and
Oh,
Tampa.
no.
We have an offside call. With
Just
3:50
barely
remaining.
offside.
And Tampa's been in a lot of these close battles like this, a lot of overtimes.
Yeah, I think both teams have been more than their fair share of these this postseason. I don't even know how their hearts can take it.
They missed
That
it
was
there.
close.
They had
Yeah,
a good
that was
chance
very close.
there. Went for the pass in the middle, but then
Panic
even
play.
the defenseman's back there, but not able to connect on that one-timer shot. And now Tampa takes over here in the offensive zone. Oh, looking for that deep pass. Couldn't get it.
Yeah. They've tried for that home run a few times. They've gotten a couple home.
Yeah. We just fed you, Deke, so it works.
Oh,
What a save again.
good chance there. Final seconds. And we're going to go to another overtime here, fellas.
Wonder if LA will go
Oh,
back to
hockey
that,
here.
but behind the net, they're getting some good chances off of that.
And that man right there, Viper, coming with some clutch saves for Tampa, as well as on the other end.
Yeah, this has been a tremendous game.
Double overtime in the finals. I mean, can you ask for any more than that? You know,
No,
I mean, it's,
you can't.
I almost wish like every game was going to be OT or double OT. And I feel bad for the players being that, like, I know some guys are pretty calm, but some are like just sweat. You know that they're sitting there just wiping the sweat off them,
Yeah,
licking their
pulse would be
thumbs,
going
trying it
about
off,
250 right now in a game like this. This is nuts.
pounding down beer or whatever they're doing to kind of keep themselves calm. You know it.
Yeah.
let me know what you guys think, man. Who's gonna get the OT winner here? Will be Cooch. He's got 3 of them already for Tampa, or Mr. Brown on the other end, who's got 2. He's looking.
It looks like LA's kind of in make somebody other than Cooch beat him mode right now. So let's see if maybe someone like Shem or one of them can.
OT number 2. The goaltending is making it difficult for both teams. That was a great poke. Around the net. Dangerous spot in front.
Oh, nice. Good defensive play.
And LA able to break that up.
That was a hell of a move in front of the net, though. 2 or 3 guys.
We got a prediction there. Drock for the OT winner. He had that big
Hey,
OT
that would be awesome.
one-timer shot from the point. I remember that one.
Oh,
good defensive play. Good defensive
Spencer
play.
from getting that shot off there. That could have been it right there.
yeah, he did a good job of just only giving him one side of the net to go on. He was trying to
Exactly. It boxed him out really well. Oh,
yeah, that was
another
textbook
penalty.
defense.
And it's against Tampa. So another power play opportunity here for LA. They weren't so successful there on the last one. We'll see how they do here.
His face-off's pretty big. Huh?
And Tampa's been doing real good on the draws here in that dot. That's Shem.
yeah, Shem's super solid, man.
Well, LA able to break that
I
trap
hated
here
playing against them.
in the offensive zone. Pass across shot. Ooh, and a save by Viper. He'll hold on to it. This power play looking a lot better than the previous one.
Yeah, I was glad to see him go to the point there. That was a good play to set that up. I was wondering if he was going to do that.
Went off face off.
Ooh.
This is the play. Oh, yeah, 5-on-3. This is huge. Oh my God, they need to settle down. They need to play this smart.
Maybe I should try a tie up here. Oh, okay.
Nice try, Brangy. Brangy almost had it.
And we saw in period number 3 how LA took all those penalties. We're looking just as big. Now it's the other way around. Now it's Tampa taking these penalties, and now they're in that situation here. 5-on-3. I mean, if LA's going to end this game here, they got to do it now, man. Big opportunity, 2-man advantage here in the zone.
They definitely have to cash in here.
They got to play wide. Watch that guy coming back. There it is.
Oh, he's all over it.
Save again by Viper. He'll hold on to it. They get one of their guys back on the ice. Still a 5-on-4 here for the Kings.
Yeah, these goaltenders have just been tremendous tonight.
Yeah, they got to play wide. Get them to space out so they can get that middle guy.
Down low behind the net. Shot from the point. Rebound. Shot again.
Big save. Viper.
I think he got that in the rebound.
And he hold on to it. Man. There's some excitement here on both ends of the ice right now. LA here trying to close this game out, trying to tie this series up here in overtime. Game 4.
It's a good defensive win there. Huge.
Big. And those have been big. And that's a big part why Tampa is able to kill these penalties. You get those draws, you get those out of the zone on there much easier.
Oh, yeah, that's absolutely huge when you can get those out.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, no.
Oh.
And it's the defenseman left alone. He got out of that box. Nobody picked him up there by LA.
No one picked him up.
And clumsy from the other defenseman. Atrocity with the assist.
Wow, what a finish there.
I mean, how many times do you see that? A defenseman on the breakaway.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen a game end like that.
So, one thing, anybody who's playing, there's got to be one guy who looks at that defensive clock and just calls it out, right? 5 seconds back, someone coming out, left side, right side. You got to call out which side that guy's coming out. So a defender or the centerman just starts sliding back. Like, you got to cover that. And I feel bad because the Kings, in their mindset, they needed to score that goal.
Yeah, they were wanting to get that goal.
We all have done it. We all do it. So, but a huge play by Tampa. What a steal!
He got that out and out there quick, though.
And just a nice little sauce.
Boom, he's gone.
And bam, just hit Clemsy. Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
look at that.
Good job by the.
You read that play perfect,
too. On that.
He read that play perfect.
Yeah. I
Just
thought he was gonna get it, man. But Tampa escapes, rallies back here. After that disconnect, ties this game up, and then here in double overtime, after they kill off the penalty, I think they took like 2, 3, maybe 4 penalties in that period. I think the guy comes off the box. Atrocity, the right defenseman there, delivering that long, deep pass.
It's the sauce.
His deep partner. And what a finish to this one on here.
Yeah, you got right out and saucer pass right on the tape. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible play.
Great pass, Atrocity. Amazing. First, the pickup in front of the fucking, pardon me, the pickup in front of the goalie.
Reasons why he's a 2-time Norris winner right there.
Absolutely, man. Well, what a finish, man. So Tampa Bay now is going to be up 3-1 in the series. LA finds themselves in the same situation as they were against Colorado in the conference finals, down 3-1, heading into night number 3. But what an exciting series here, regardless. I mean, all these games, both of these nights have been tremendous. A double OT win, and that's huge for Tampa. Because remember, this could have been a tied-up series. LA had their chances. You know what I mean? They've had the power play opportunities there.
Yeah,
They had the chance to try to close it out in the third period. But unfortunately, they were not able to do so. Great comeback there from Tampa. Remember, it was 3-1. LA was leading in that game.
Yeah, Viper is absolutely amazing in that game 4.
Yeah.
I mean,
both goaltenders definitely stepping up for the team. We even got double overtime. That's the reason this thing went to double overtime, because of the netminders from both teams. We'll give a shout out to everybody there in the chat. I mean, we got 30 plus guys here watching live here, the season semifinals. It's only the 2 teams that are competing here, but the community definitely coming out there. Appreciate the support, appreciate the stream. And, we're going to be back tomorrow night, same time, same channel on here. Tomorrow, we will be handing out the cup. Somebody's going to win it. We'll definitely have a game 5 We'll see if there'll be a game 6 or possibly game 7 here, depending on the outcomes there. Fellas, appreciate you guys coming on here. It's been great. The commentary definitely helps out, man, because when you do this thing solo, it's so much difficult here.
Oh, I bet.
And also the guys.
I appreciate you having me. Yeah, this show's been awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. So tomorrow night, any final words here, guys, before I close things out?
Yeah, I want to say I know my prediction's wrong. I did say the Kings will win the next 4, but that was a close game for game 4 for sure. Kings still got it. It's winning the next 3.
Okay, wow. Okay. How much is Halo paying you back there, man? No.
Paying me nothing. That's the thing. I don't know the way they play.
But you know what? I mean, you look at last night. You look at game 2. LA could have closed that one out. They didn't, man. Yeah. They had a chance here, double overtime. Again, they didn't, man. So this series could easily be tied up or even in favor of LA, on those outcomes. But Tampa Bay just finds a way to win, man. I mean, that's why they're here. That's why they're in the finals here. They did it against Boston. They did it against New York, and we're seeing them do it here against LA. Yeah. I predicted a 4-0 sweep. That did not happen here, but I'm still rolling with Tampa. They are the number 1 team here. I can't go against them. We'll see what happens tomorrow night. New night, new day, so anything could happen here, man. LA is still in it here, but down 3-1.
Yeah, they've been here before. That they're definitely capable of coming back. They've been in every one of these games, and I like their matchup for game 5. Cooch isn't in the lineup, and then if they can get through that game, then 6 and 7 they have Evoke back in net, which he's been just totally awesome so far. So they definitely got a good chance still.
And Paco, that's a definitely good point you bring out on there. With Cooch not there, I think LA definitely is going to make this a 3-2. I mean, in this game here alone, he had 3 goals here for Tampa.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
he's the one that forced that overtime. Without him on there, it's going to be, I think, a much different game.
Yeah, it's just a big difference because when he's out there, he's able to deliver those goals when they really need a goal. Absolutely. And I mean, that's definitely, like I said before, one of the reasons why he's a champion. And so that's definitely huge.
All these tremendous players we have on this ice for both teams, but the goaltending has made it that much difficult for these guys. Kept these games close, low on here. It's been some great competitive hockey, and that's what we bring you guys here in the Sixers Hockey League. Competitive 6v6 hockey, nowhere else on here. This is the place to be. Remember, Season 8 signups are live. Make sure to check out the Discord on there. It's right around the corner, And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Game number 5, 10 p.m. Awesome. Eastern on here. Unless they change the times, keep yourself posted on Discord. I will definitely have the schedule posted. Hit the follow on the channel so you guys know when the next time you guys will see the show, so you don't miss an episode on there. Plus, it gets you points on there to put wagers in. We'll have more wagers tomorrow night. Have a good night, gentlemen.
All right, have a good night. Thanks for having me.
Good sauce, Pastrosity.